We continue to track breaking news. A traffic stop has ended with gunfire. A deputy shot in the line of duty.
Very tough situation, and we just have his family in mind.
Tonight, the wounded officer is at the hospital, and the suspected gunman is dead.
Police officers from all across central Kentucky are here at University of Kentucky Hospital supporting that deputy as he recovers.
And the shooting has shaken the Madison County community again. Reaction after another law enforcement officer is shot in the line of duty.
WKYT News starts now with breaking news.
Good evening. A Madison County Sheriff's deputy is at UK Hospital right now. He was shot this afternoon during a traffic stop.
And the shooting happened on Arthur Jackson Lane. That's just outside of Berea, just before 2 o'clock. The deputy is expected to survive. We are told he has non-life-threatening injuries. Let's take a look at some Sky First video. This is from Officer Don. It was shot about an hour after the shooting. You can see a very large police presence there on the ground. Investigators say the wounded deputy shot and killed the suspected gunman during the shootout. Our Victor Puente is live at the scene with the latest on this breaking news. Victor?
Police are still interviewing people involved with that shooting. There haven't been any arrests that we know of so far, but we do know one man has been killed and a deputy is in the hospital after being shot. Kentucky State Police are leading the investigation. They say it happened after a Madison County Sheriff's deputy made a traffic stop on a car with 3 people inside. They say the driver pulled into the driveway of his own home and then ran from the car. That's when the shooting happened. Police say he and the deputy both fired on each other. The man was killed and the deputy was wounded. Neighbors tell me they called 911 after they heard the shots. Police still aren't sure what led to the traffic stop or the gunfire.
This is a very dangerous job. It's dangerous out there.
The names of the man who was killed and that deputy haven't been released. Other deputies tell me that he's been with the Sheriff's Department for 9 years. Now, police are interviewing the other 2 people who were in that vehicle up at the scene right now as I speak. They tell me they expect to be here most of the night. Live in Madison County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Victor, thank you. We also have a reporter at UK Hospital where the deputy was taken.
The ambulance arrived just before 3 o'clock this afternoon. Again, we're told the deputy has non-life-threatening injuries. WKYT's Sean Moody continues our breaking news coverage at UK Hospital.
Hey there, Andrea. This is one of those times you really see just how close-knit the law enforcement family is. I just got off the phone a few minutes ago with a man who had been with the Madison County Sheriff's Office for many years. He told me that it doesn't matter if you're retired, active, an officer in that department or some other agency across the state of the country. When one of them hurts, they all hurt. We got here to UK Hospital emergency room right around 3 o'clock. Shortly after that, we heard the sirens in the distance, and that escort brought the ambulance here to University of Kentucky Hospital with that deputy on board. We've been told by Kentucky State Police that deputy's injuries are non-life-threatening. We have seen, you see in video right now, that's 2 Madison County Sheriff's Office cruisers that came here. There have been law enforcement officers from several agencies. We've seen Kentucky State Police, Lexington Police, Fayette County Sheriff's Office. They're all here making sure that the deputy, his family, his fellow law enforcement officers are getting what they need while they figure out exactly how badly he's hurt and what it'll take for him to recover. Now, again, sadly, this isn't the first time the Madison County law enforcement community has been through something like this. It really wasn't very long ago at all that we were standing out here waiting on word about Officer Daniel Ellis from the Richmond Police Department. And of course, in that situation, again, there were police officers from several different agencies supporting each other and just making sure everyone has what they need. Now, we haven't heard anything at all from inside the hospital. We're certainly hoping to get an update on that deputy's condition. As soon as we hear it, we'll pass it along to you. Live at UK Hospital, Sean Moody, WKYT.
All right, thank you, Sean. The shooting is another blow to the law enforcement community in Madison County.
As Sean mentioned, today's shooting comes just months after a Richmond police officer was shot to death in the line of duty. WKYT's Monique Blair is live in Richmond with reaction from the community. Monique?
Well, Sam and Andrea, I'm standing outside the Madison County Detention Center right now, and as of right now, we have not seen anyone brought in by Kentucky State Police, but jailer Doug Thomas tells me when someone is brought in, they will be brought in through this car garage you see here behind me. Now, Kentucky State Police have confirmed the alleged shooter in this case has been pronounced dead. At this time, we are not exactly sure if someone has been arrested in connection to this case. Right next to the detention center is the sheriff's office, and when we got here around around 3 o'clock, there wasn't a single deputy vehicle in the parking lot. But in the past 2 hours, we have seen several sheriff's deputies' cars come and go. But there isn't a whole lot of action out here, just very quiet. Now, in the past year, Madison County has certainly suffered. This shooting comes close to 7 months after Richmond police officer Daniel Ellis was shot while he was investigating a robbery also in Madison County. He later died at UK Hospital. Now, we are told this Madison County Sheriff's deputy does not have life-threatening injuries, but we are still waiting to hear exactly how he is doing. I spoke with Kathy Courier, who owns a popular music store here in Richmond. When I told her a deputy was shot a couple hours ago, she told me the news was heartbreaking.
More heartache for this town. You know, it's just awful. It's just awful. No town should have to go through this more than once, if even once. And you know, it's just sad. It's just sad for everybody. But I hope he's okay. He's okay.
Waiting out here to see if any suspects are brought here to the Madison County Detention Center, and I will have another live update for you at 6 o'clock. For now, reporting live in Madison County, Monique Blair, WKYT.
Monique, thank you. We will continue to track the latest on this shooting investigation throughout today and tonight. Stay with WKYT.com for more updates.
It has been a beautiful week, but some changes are coming, and they could bring with them a few showers. WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey is here with a check of the forecast.
Yeah, I think we are heading into a stormy pattern over the next several days as temperatures start to come down. Rain chances begin to ramp up, and we've had some thunderstorms on and off across central and eastern Kentucky now, but I want to focus on that sky in Lexington. Look at that. It looks tropical in nature, doesn't it? Humidity levels are way up there as well, and there's almost a little haze factor showing up too. It's 87 degrees right now into Lexington. Winds are coming out of the southwest now at around 12 to 15 miles per hour. Thunderstorms especially taking aim at parts of southern Kentucky right now. Let's get you caught up on what exactly is going on here from Williamsburg to Barberville, and especially now across most of the Knox County area. Thunder and lightning booming. Watch out for some very heavy rains around the Trosper area, right on 225 back over toward Highway 11 and into downtown Barberville. DeWitt, that is coming your way, and maybe Pineville over into parts of Bell County. Into the Mountain Parkway area toward Interstate 64 around Cave Run Lake and Moorhead. Some distant thunder in the southern skyline. North of Lexington, spotty stuff that is out there. Take a little trip back toward the southwest. And look what is gearing up into northern Tennessee. Some very strong thunderstorms are crossing out of the Volunteer State into the Bluegrass State. Some of those will try to hold together into central Kentucky. That future hour-by-hour radar shows that once the sun sets, we'll begin to see those thunderstorms decreasing as well. The storms, though, will return as we go into your Thursday forecast. And coming up, we'll show you how those storms stick around into the weekend with a new hour-by-hour forecast.
Still no sign this afternoon of the man who fell in the water during a canoe trip. Here is some video from Officer Don in WKYT Sky First on the scene at the Rockcastle River area. It straddles the Rockcastle-Laurel County line. We're told a 70-year-old man from Eubank fell into the water when the canoe holding him and his son hit a tree. WKYT's Phil Pendleton is in Rockcastle County now tracking the search.
It is known as a wild river. In fact, a lot of these banks are protected by the federal government, but it is also a place where a lot of people have a lot of fun. But according to one man who rents out canoes on the Rockcastle River, it can also be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
And when you make this turn here, you come up on it without any warning.
On a map, Jim Honchel can point out the exact spot of the accident. He says the tree that fell across the river is in a blind spot and says you don't see it until it's too late.
Call sweepers on the river, and that's a dangerous thing, a sweeper.
Officials say the 70-year-old man and his son put the canoe in the river under the I-75 bridge, and the tree caused it to capsize. Both made it to shore initially.
Son stated that the father was trying to gather some possessions, I assume were in the canoe, and went under and never resurfaced.
A helicopter confirmed the canoe was still at the accident scene, but the whereabouts of the man were not known. They spent a lot of Tuesday night and all day Wednesday trying in what they are now calling a recovery operation.
Unfortunately, I think that would be correct. I think we're switching from rescue mode to recovery mode.
And crews tell me they actually went out today and tried to remove that tree, but they were not able to. They say that it's actually caused a number of other accidents. In Laurel County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Officials told us they are not releasing the name of that missing man per the family's request.
Coming up in about 10 minutes, police have released the 911 calls from the Cincinnati Zoo that came in just moments after a preschooler fell into a gorilla enclosure.
Truckers high on the job.
It enrages me because not only is he taking his life in his hands, he's taking my family's life and the general public.
An increasing danger that could threaten your summer road trips. High behind the wheel. Thursday at 6 on WKYT.
Hitting someone at 35 miles per hour is like throwing them off a 4-story building. A little extra speed is a lot more deadly. Slow down, Lexington.
Hi, Ron Sherman for America's Window. Here's something to think about. The average family spends thousands annually on energy bills. A big percentage of that is cost contributed to cooling in the summer. We can make a difference. Listen to Alan.
Looks like we've reduced our energy bill about 25%. And the windows hopefully will end up paying for themselves.
Thank you, Alan. Take a look at our windows with the extra coatings of Low E. Give your home an energy upgrade. Beautiful windows, whatever size you need. Bay, bow, double hung, slider. Call in now during dollar days. Get $150 off each new window. 100% financing, low monthly payments to fit your pocketbook. Call the toll-free number now. Act now. Upgrade to triple pane for $1. $1 never bought so much these days. Call today to give your home an energy upgrade with new windows during dollar days only from America's Window.
When you play Kentucky lottery games like 5-card cash, college students all over Kentucky are dealt a winning hand.
Fueling imagination.
Funding education.
If you have questions about overtime violations or the wage and hour laws in our state, visit forthepeople.com to learn more. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Greatness isn't about creating one masterpiece and calling it a day. It's about challenging yourself to create a masterpiece every time. Come celebrate a half-century of innovations at the Kawasaki Golden Anniversary Sales Event. Save up to $2,500 plus 0% financing on select models at participating dealers. Visit Kawasaki.com to find a dealer near you.
Visit Kawasaki of Jackson the weekend of June 11th to test drive a new Kawasaki.
Don't miss the Lexington Theater Company's production of Disney and Cameron McIntosh's Mary Poppins, July 14th through 27th at the Opera House.
Hit me at 35 miles an hour, there's a 45% chance I'll die. Slow down to 25 and I'll probably live. A little extra speed is a lot more deadly. Slow down, Lexington.
Get WKYT news and weather updates on Rewind 105.5. Now, your hour-by-hour forecast with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey.
First day of June and just about in the books in terms of the overall temperature trend out there. It's been up today, upper 80s for highs across many areas with our first 90 showing up into parts of northeastern Kentucky. That's for the entire state, the first 90 I can find so far this year. Live look outside, skies beginning to bark a little bit with some thunderstorms that are going up, especially into the southern parts of the area. 9 live sky cams showing how we have that tropical look in Lexington. Also seeing that on the Moorhead cam, with a little thunder shower not too far away from that particular camera view. Mid and upper 80s, most areas 90 into northeastern Kentucky, the first official I can find anywhere across the state of Kentucky so far on this young season. I think you're going to have many more 90-degree days this go around than what we've had over the past couple of years, likely skewed a little later in the summer though. Into southeastern Kentucky, thunderstorms are out there into parts of Knox County especially. This is weakened a little bit from what we were showing you 10-15 minutes or so ago from downtown Barberville toward Trosper and into far southeastern parts of Whitley County, Pineville. Boy, the sky is really darkening to our west. And we have some additional thunderstorms now going up southern Wayne County, parts of McCreary County, down into northern Tennessee, lifting to the north and northeast. Spotty stuff into southern parts of Casey County and over into Pulaski County. Slow moving isolated showers and thunderstorms around Moorhead. That's the one we were looking at on that live sky cam just a moment ago. A little thunder and lightning now into Robertson County for the good folks here into the Mount Olivet area. To the southwest of us, we're watching northern parts of Tennessee. Whatever is there is going to lift its way onto the north and northeast. The overall flow is a really humid flow. It's a moist flow in terms of getting showers and thunderstorms to go up. Poor folks into Texas, drenching rains yet again. We're getting the clash of air masses setting up over the next few days. What does that mean for us around here? Some heavy downpours tomorrow with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Friday will give you some dry hours with a storm or two. Then storms will increase again on Saturday. I think Saturday is going to feature some heavy rains into much of the area. New hour-by-hour forecast is in. Let's preview it together. 11 o'clock this evening, still muggy 70s. We may have a hard time getting into the mid-60s overnight with some showers and thunderstorms going up as we go into the afternoon tomorrow. Then, as we go toward our Friday, some dry times in there, but again, into the heart of the afternoon, scattered thunderstorms will be with us. That Friday night into Saturday time frame, we'll likely see a big push of some showers and thunderstorms back in here. Temperatures on Saturday staying in the 70s with some heavy rains. Once we get that system out of town sometime on Sunday, we have a small threat for a shower thunderstorm on Monday. But look at those temperatures, mainly into the 70s and maybe mid-70s for highs Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It's a good-looking temperature forecast. It's just a little bumpy to get there.
That's right. I know Sunday, we're looking forward to Sunday. I know there's a big
I'm working on it for you, buddy, all right?
Yeah.
I'm working on it for you.
Kids Legacy Try. 6-year-olds are depending on you for nice weather starting at 8:30 Sunday.
Absolutely
Pressure is on.
No pressure. Kids, we will get it dry for you. Promise, right? Yeah, we'll work on it, Sam.
Thank you, Chris.
Hey, the two collisions that police were working have been cleared. So to start off with some good news. Now, we're still directing traffic, or at least we're doing it again now, police are, at Winchester and Man o' War. That intersection's been reported to be completely dark, so officers have been in and out of that intersection throughout rush hour, trying to keep traffic moving, so be careful if you're going to pass through and watch for the police. 75 looks okay in the Madison County, across the Quays Ferry Bridge. No issues there. And it looks like we're still good to go outbound Nicholasville Road, about 14 minutes to Nicholasville from Lexington. Now back to you in the studio.
A man accused of killing a 6-year-old boy went before a judge this morning. What the judge had to say coming up.
Kentucky mornings start here. Breaking and overnight news, weather to plan your day, plus traffic you can take with you. Make WKYT This Morning part of your Kentucky morning. Weekdays from 4:30 to 7 on WKYT.
Come to P-Ranch Memorial Marathon now and get our best memorial offers early. Like this Amana Top Load Traditional Washer, $279 Super Saver. Amana Side-by-Side with Ice and Water Dispenser, $9.99 Super Saver.
Nobody beats P-Ranch.
Oh, I hope we have a buyer for the house.
Me too. What are the neighbors doing here?
Bill! Hey! I didn't know your home Wi-Fi could stream so many devices at the same time.
Dad, it's Time Warner Cable. 300 megs, crazy fast.
Dad, you can get Wi-Fi all over this place.
Cool.
Make your home as connected as possible. Get 50 meg internet with unlimited data for $39.99 per month and ask about free installation. Call 1-855-1TWC.
Sometimes it seems you spend your whole day on the go. But no matter where you go, you'll probably run into a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent. With agents in every Kentucky county, Farm Bureau is there for you, pretty much wherever you are. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Do you remember free? When something came with no strings attached? Today we've all but forgotten about free, from people shouting it out, only for us to read the fine print. At UK Federal Credit Union, we're bringing back free in all its glory. Free checking with free checks. A free debit card printed while you wait. Mobile deposit, free. Online bill pay, free. And look, no fine print. Free checking from the University of Kentucky Federal Credit Union. It's banking, only better.
You know, you're paying for new windows whether you buy them or not. Over 70% of your energy dollars are lost through those old windows. You know, here at America's Window, we can put a great window in your home, give your home an energy upgrade, and during dollar days, get $150 off each new window. 100% financing, low monthly payments. You can count on us to do the right thing. Act now. Upgrade to triple pane for $1. Give your home an energy upgrade. Take advantage of special savings during dollar days. Call now.
Now during P-Rat's Memorial Marathon, get a Tempur-Pedic mattress with adjustable base, 2 memory foam pillows, mattress protector, $300 in gift cards, as low as $41 a month with the power of 72 months, 0 interest with free delivery.
Nobody beats P-Rats.
When big news breaks, be the first to know. Download the WKYT News app and turn on push alerts. Breaking news at your fingertips when you need to know what's going on. Push alerts, now available on the WKYT News app. Keep up with the latest news on WKYT.com. Join the conversation on Twitter and become a part of the WKYT Facebook family.
The man police say is responsible for the brutal death of a Central Kentucky boy was back in front of a judge this morning.
Ronald Exantis is charged with murder, burglary, and assault. Police say Exantis broke into a Versailles home back in December and stabbed 6-year-old Logan Tipton to death. Our Mark Barber has the latest on the case.
The judge says he does not want this death penalty case to last any longer than it has to. But because attorneys on the case are also working a number of other cases, it will be another 2 months before the judge will decide if Ronald Exantis is competent to stand trial.
Ronald Exantis murdered our beloved boy randomly and in cold blood for his own disgusting reasons.
The judge will review the state's psychiatric evaluation of Exantis in August to determine whether the 32-year-old understands the charges against him and whether he's able to help his attorneys defend him. The Indiana man was arrested in December after police say he broke into a home in Versailles and stabbed 6-year-old Logan Tipton to death while he was sleeping. Exantis' attorney says he suffered a psychotic break and does not remember anything. She tells WKYT it took doctors months to snap him out of psychosis.
We do not believe that he is insane, and we will be waiting patiently for the evidence to prove this.
Tipton's family filled 2 rows in the courtroom this morning, wearing the young football player's number. His father says if he could, he would take his son's place.
He was the one that would always meet me at the door to tell me that he loved me. It's everything about my son.
If the judge finds Exantis competent to stand trial, attorneys say it will be at least another year before the high-profile case will go to trial. In Woodford County, Mark Barber, WKYT.
And the Tiptons say through the generosity of the community, they have been able to move into a new home with their 4 children. They say people have given them more than $110,000.
We're now hearing the 911 call from the mother whose 3-year-old son fell into the gorilla enclosure at the Cincinnati Zoo. Video showed the 450-pound Harambe dragging the boy around before zoo personnel shot and killed the critically endangered gorilla on Saturday. Cincinnati police released the audio of the call today. Take a listen.
I need you to call.
What is the
I need you to call.
Cincinnati 911. What is the address?
Hi, my son fell in the zoo exhibit at the gorilla. The Cincinnati Zoo. My son fell in with the gorilla. There's a male gorilla standing over him. I need someone to contact the zoo, please.
Okay, we do already have it started. We do already have help started there, okay? How old is the child?
Be calm. Be calm. Be calm.
How old
Be calm. He's dragging my son. I can't watch this.
How old is your son?
I can't watch.
Come here, let me help you out.
Hello?
Can you get my eyes?
Yeah.
How old is he? How old is he?
Certainly hard to listen to that. The 3-year-old boy is said to be recovering. A spokesperson for the boy's family say they have no plans to sue the zoo over what happened and are cooperating with police in the investigation. The Association of Zoos and Aquariums and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are both investigating the incident.
Coming up on WKYT News at 5:30, how local businesses are stepping up to help the family of a Jessamine County man killed in a head-on collision.
Get WKYT News and weather updates on 104.5 The Cat.
DQ funnel cake a la mode?
The next hours. Cloudy tomorrow.
funnel cake has a new home. The DQ Bakes new funnel cake a la mode with the world famous DQ soft serve and your favorite topping. This is fan food, not fast food.
Funnel cake a la mode.
Clients come into the office. The government has said, no, I don't believe you. You're not disabled.
The major problem with Social Security disability is that most people who sign up are denied at the initial level. If your claim's denied, don't give up. Call us immediately. We'll appeal your case.
We can do an effective job of representing you that will get you the benefits that you deserve.
Call Morgan, Collins, and Yeast, 1-800-55-WILDCAT.
Flowers are important because they cheer people up, they make people feel better, they say sorry in a really easy way. And that's important to me because if someone's celebrating the birth of a baby or a graduation or some huge success, I get to be a part of that celebration. But every customer wants to be treated like you know them or like you are their friend. I promise, if you come in and get a bouquet from me, it will be fresh, colorful, made with care, and made with you in mind. Hi, I'm Amber, and I'm from the Portland Kroger.
Buying a new energy-efficient refrigerator or freezer? Well, get paid to upgrade. Let our Energy Star Appliance Rebate Program help you earn cash back on a range of Energy Star certified appliances. Just visit our website to see how to get paid to upgrade. South Kentucky RECC and Jackson Energy, your Touchstone Energy cooperatives.
Tired of burning up in the summertime on the inside of your home? Could be those old windows. Think about it. Properly insulated windows make a big difference on the use of your cooling in your home. We can put great windows in your house. Give your home an energy upgrade. Look at our windows. They have an extra coating of low E. You know, here at America's Window, we're going to do the right thing. We listen to our customers, going to put the best products in your home. Call 1-800-861-4153. Better yet, check us out on the web at americaswindowusa.com. Come by and see us, 1190 East New Circle Road, right here in town. Call 1-800-861-4153. You've been thinking about it. Don't put it off anymore. Call now during Dollar Days. Get $150 off each new window. Beautiful windows. Call in today about the financing. 100% financing. We're going to work with you. Low monthly payments to fit your pocketbook. And if you act right now, upgrade to triple paint. Upgrade to triple paint for $1. 1-800-861-4153.
Now it's time for Better Living, health, education, and consumer news that impacts your life. Who runs the world? Girls and women. I love that I'm reading this story. From short to long distances, women are now outnumbering men in races. Jamie Yukas shows us why the shift is happening.
Donna Briganti laces up her shoes and runs almost every day.
What's your favorite part about running? The solitude. So you'd like me to leave? Yes.
She's certainly not alone. More women than ever are running. Their average age, 39.
You know, you have a finish line that you cross every day. So if you can do it this way, it's empowering.
Today, more than 60% of half marathon finishers are women. Many became addicted by first finishing a charity 5K, which is a little more than 3 miles.
Briganti did her first 5K run for Hurricane Sandy relief in 2013.
3 months after I started running, I was told, oh, if you could do a 5K, you could do a 10K. It's a piece of cake. You'll love it.
Tish Hamilton is executive editor of Runner's World magazine. She calls the 5K a gateway drug.
It sort of spurs you on, and then you do another one, and then you say, okay, well, maybe I can get a little bit farther.
Hamilton says the health benefits and the explosion of colorful, comfortable running gear sells the sport and her magazine.
We put men on the cover because we feel like we ought to, and they rarely sell as well as women do.
But for Briganti, a former smoker, it's not about what's popular. Her race is personal.
I race against myself. Someone will say, did you win? Yes. I win every time I go out.
You don't need a medal for that. Jamie Yukas, CBS News, Woodbridge, New Jersey.
Parents may be able to help their children manage ADHD by promoting healthy lifestyle habits. In a recent study, researchers found that children with ADHD are less likely to stick to healthy behaviors. But parents can help with this by limiting their screen time and making sure their child gets at least an hour of physical activity each day. Researchers say limiting the number of sugary drinks and making sure your child gets between 9 and 11 hours of sleep can also help. Parents are encouraged to ask pediatricians about how to improve healthy behaviors in their children. Now here's what's coming up at 5:30.